You have a lane. Okay, so you're gonna come out here, body him out the way, and make your layup. Why is the defender dictating where you wanna go? It should never happen like that. Okay, do it again, please. Don't let him dictate you. Use your left side, body the shit out of him, and go hit the basket. Go. I started training about 15 years ago. I didn't know what I was really doing. For me, it was just workouts with my little bro, making sure that he was bright, making sure he was ready, and making sure that he could compete with the best of the best. I played my college years and I played in university, and at the time, there was really no Filipinos out there playing. So for me, I took a lot of pride in that, knowing that, you know, I was one of the few Filipinos that was playing at the high level. And this is what a lot of Filipinos, I think, make the mistake of thinking. My personal experience, I always thought Philippines would be there. I thought my game was at the next level to go somewhere bigger and better, and that wasn't the case. I wish back then I kind of pursued going to the Philippines, because at the time when I did want to go, it was a little bit too late, meaning I was a little older. But before, like I said, I was going D1 and then playing in Europe. That was the goal. The Philippines was there. If I needed a last resort team or a last resort place to play, I'm going to the Philippines. And to think about it now, that was kind of a little disrespectful to our culture. Okay, so whoever it is, you guys are facing each other. Okay, if you score, you obviously keep it. You keep the ball for the next round, okay? First to 4, so it doesn't really matter if you guys have 3. Okay, so let's get to the ball, right to the basket. Okay, first one to get it. No. The ball. No, it's always we're gonna go always the left side. Okay? It's always the left side.
So I can't get it?
No. Ball, yes. So I've been training my brother since he was 6, 7 years old. I used to bring RJ everywhere. And that's why I think he was a little more advanced than people his age, because we're 7 years apart. So if I'm running with my boys, he's the one bringing up the ball. Like, he was good. Transitioning from my brother to get to the next level, I knew that I needed to be hands-on. And in the beginning, it was just putting him through workouts, putting him through some things that I learned growing up playing. And I was hard on him. I was hard on him because I knew the potential he had. He had the athleticism that I never had. I wanted to be involved as much as I can. And then as he got older, I started coaching teams, and when I started coaching teams, I started training players, right? Again, at that time, I was just thinking, okay, this is what I'm good at. Parents are hitting me up, why not? And it was just natural for me. I was always good with kids. I get the handoff, I'm coming off, he jumps it forward, okay? Bam, right here, into your layup. We got to get a little physical now, okay? So he jumps it, boom, this way into your shot or layup. Got it? Feel the... I tried to leave the game a couple times, and it wasn't because I didn't want to do it anymore. It was because I was at a different spot in my life. So when my mom passed away, that was a very tough year. At that time, I had a training facility. My brother went to the Philippines, and I ended up dropping him off over there. And I was only supposed to be in the Philippines for 6 months. And I ended up extending that stay for a year. It's because I was just going through my own stuff. The first 6 months was cool. The last 6 months being back home, that's where my life kind of just... And I haven't really told anybody this, you know? The close people, they know. I battled alopecia, so I started losing my hair, I lost my eyebrows, mustache, I lost everything. And, you know, imagine going to the Philippines with a full set of eyebrows, and, you know, I was able to get fades, and, you know, I still had a little bit of hair and all that. And then I'm in the Philippines now, and the first 6 months, my eyebrows, half of it started going, and, you know, my mustache is not growing back, and my hair is not growing back, and my eyebrows are not growing back. And I'm sitting there like, what the hell is going on, you know? So that took a toll on me, and that's tough, you know, being 20, I might have been 27, 28 at the time. You gotta take it to the chest, bro, and kind of just own it. But at that time, when I lost everything, that's when I kind of, if I was gonna lose everything, I might as well lose it all. You know, that was kind of my mentality, right? I battled addiction, you know, losing your mom, depression, shit was tough. That was really like the low of at that point of my life, where it was like I was top of the mountain, and, you know, I go to the Philippines and I just went back down, and now I'm looking up, and it's like, damn, like how did I end up here? When I say addiction, I'm talking.
Listen. Guys, the details are very important. You guys want to get to the next level? The details are very important. Dill, come up there. You got to come over here, break your move down. 1, 2, boom, left to right. Get over here to the paint touch, okay? Make the pass. When you make the pass, okay, get the ball over there. When you make the pass, you have a defender. If you're going this way, your defender's going this way. So you make that pass and get the hell out of there. Understood? Go.
Coming back here to losing everything, it was a shock. I had no direction. Where when my mom was around, I kind of had the direction of, okay, cool, I got the support, I got the family support. When my mom passed away, it was kind of just like, okay, everyone kind of on your own. You know what I mean? You kind of do what you do. Everyone is expected to survive on their own, right? So now, when I come back from the Philippines, I don't know what I want to do. It was the first time that me and my brother were not together. So it was kind of, what do I do now? And to be honest, man, every time I try to step away from the game, it always brings me back, bro. I would get a phone call or a message like, hey, can we get a workout in? Can we do this? Can we do that? And it's like, okay, if I still have these people believing in me, I must have impacted their life in a way where, you know, they trust me, they're comfortable with me. And I kind of got back to that slowly. That's the beauty in this for me. And I really believe that is my calling, and that's my give back. If that's what I could give back into this world, that is that, and building young, tough-minded kids. And to me, that's very important. You know, my saying, tough times don't last, tough people do, that is real, you know? And like I said, in anything you do, in anywhere you wanna go, you're gonna have to be tough. There's gonna be a lot of doors shut down on you, or there's gonna be a lot of doors shut in your face. But, you know, are you able to get up and either, you know, smash the door open or burst right through it? And, you know, that's the biggest difference, right? And I feel like with all the kids that I'm involved with now, I feel like that's the biggest thing that they're taking from this training is, you know, the belief in themselves, the confidence, and just the mental toughness. And that to me is everything.
Okay, we're gonna get right into it. Okay, so Dill over there. Dill, pass me a ball, your ball, your ball, your ball, your ball. Okay, so you're gonna pass me the ball. Omar, this is what you're gonna do. It's a handoff. Okay, when it's a handoff, you're gonna come and chase him down, and it's just a right-handed to the basket. Okay, you're not gonna play hard defense. Yes, you're gonna give contact, so full speed like this. Let's do it again, Dill. Come through, ball, bam, find him, chase him down, make it, okay?
Basketball has saved me in many ways that I can't even explain. And you gotta understand, like, when I say tough times don't last, tough people do, brother, I remember being 30 years old, bro, sleeping in stairways of the condos in Mississauga as a 30-year-old man, you know? And I'm asking myself, I'm 30, what am I doing? How did my life get here? You know, to be able to come from that, to be able to come from addiction, come from depression, and to still be standing, that's me. This tough times never last, tough people do, like that is really a thing. And it's amazing when I hear my peers and I hear the parents of the kids I train teach that to their kids. They tell their kids, you know where I got that from Coach Philly. Basketball saved my life, but having that mentality of tough times never last, tough people do, played a big part. Because I know I'm a fighter. It's gonna take an army to take me down, you know, and I've failed so many times. And I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, but to just be here, I'm very grateful. You know, I have a beautiful family, I have a beautiful fiance, I have beautiful kids, I have a beautiful home. And, you know, just 5-6 years ago, shit wasn't really looking peachy for me. And to be able to say that 5-6 years later, and God has blessed me with everything that I have now, I know that, you know, I'm built for a lot of things, and I'm not a quitter, bro. Never fold is one of my sayings, you know, stay true. I feel like I've done that, and I feel like people around me, people that I've trained growing up, I feel like that's one of the lessons that they've taken from this whole thing. And to me, that's beautiful.
You will never do this in a game, bam, here, and make the pass all the way there. The defender did not move. Come, defend me, defend me. Okay, you make your move left to right. You gotta push her, come with me, come with me. You gotta get her over here and then get out, okay? Again, do that again. Same one, same rep.
Shout out to the trainers out there, especially for our culture, doing what they're doing. I would like to see a lot more unity, real unity, and just genuine love. It's 2025, we're just getting older, you know what I mean? Genuine love is better than fake love, and root for each other. There's no room for hate, there's no room for jealousy. You know, we're all doing what we're doing because we all have our own reasons. I would like to see a lot more unity in our community. I know we say it, but we don't necessarily do it, and that's real talks, you know? I don't want to forget, but shout outs to my family, shout outs to my beautiful fiance, shout outs to my 3 kids, and you know, shout outs to you guys, shout outs to my brother back home and his family, shout outs to Dream Large, shout outs to all the trainers out there, shout outs to the kids that rock with me, that stay rocking with me. I appreciate you all. Love you all, man, for real.
Okay, next, Dill. Up there, okay? So you're gonna make your same move, bam, bam, left to right. You're coming down right here. Make the pass, you're going baseline. Ball, ball, ball. Boom, you could go right or you could go left. Whatever you guys want. Bam, come here, get to the key, and then pull. Okay? Got it? Go, you two.